Oh, right.
It totally gives me those feels.
Alright, here we go. FT7 versus CMDINGO and MACROWABE. Let's go.
Oh, and we have my favourite, a TKI on CMDINGO's side. It was a slightly different one.
Yeah, it started TKI, then it wasn't very TKI after that.
Yeah, but it was still pretty cool. I still accept it in my heart.
In your heart.
Oh, look at the cheese on MACROWABE's side. I don't know if MACROWABE or MACROWABE. Either way, it's a great name. Oh, but the survivability was pretty incredible there.
Yes.
Oh, that comms is inaccurate. Though, you know, I can be called Zach if you want me to.
Looking good though. MACROWABE's actually doing a really good job here. Getting a lovely 24 spike out.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, not going to do too much to CMDINGO at the moment. Still looking pretty good. In a pretty good shape, actually.
And that was a really nice roll there. Able to just get those couple of quads to get further down the board to a more comfortable position. But the onslaught from MACROWABE is pretty intense.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, actually. Like, MACROWABE's been doing such a great job of survival and just really able to get that pressure over onto Dingo's board as well. Taking that first round.
It's pretty incredible given how much damage CMDINGO did at the beginning to MACROWABE. It really shows how just that kind of controlled ability to downstack can save you and get you wins.
Yeah, true. I liked some bit of an issue on CMDINGO's board, but he's managing to work through it. Able to make use of those ore spins to skim some lines and also keep that back-to-back going too. It's a nice way to do that. Nice, like, little soul from them.
Absolutely. Oh, I don't know if that was a misdrop, but having to set off that surge perhaps a little bit sooner than they wanted to.
Yeah, definitely was a misdrop there on their side, but thankfully at the moment it's not putting CMDINGO too far back.
No, and that garbage isn't very cheesy at all. It's giving good opportunities to get some good damage there. I was about to say to score points. That's not what we're here for tonight. Sometimes we are, but not tonight.
I mean, they're still scoring points for each round.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Oh,
nice. I see, like, some nice clean balls for both of these people.
Yeah, it was a good little combo, but it wasn't really sending much damage, whereas MACROWABE has managed to push CMDINGO up to the top of their board, but really needs to take advantage of that board position.
Yeah, MACROWABE's just... It seems like they're maybe running out of steam, just kind of, like, right where it matters on MACROWABE's side. Because they're able to push CMDINGO up a lot, but Dingo just has that time has the time to downstack and kind of just sends them back too.
It feels like both of these players are really good at sending that initial bit, but none of them are really getting that killing blow. There's been some slight misdrops, and it just means it's really going back and forth, which is kind of insane to say when they're both dropping over 3 pieces per second.
Yeah, it kind of just depends who's able to get that extra follow-up attack, because they're good at sending an initial one, but if they don't send much afterwards, it really gives the opponent that chance to downstack and send a lot back too.
Yes. It's over 2 minutes now, so this is quite a long round for what we're normally used to.
Yeah, it's
showing the equal skill of these players, and that's what we like to see.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was a fantastic send there from CMDINGO, but needs to get to add a little bit more if they want to, and there we go. They get the killing blow and even the board back up.
Yeah, just about had enough there. MACROWABE needed just needed that eyepiece to come a little bit sooner. He needed another piece to kind of skim with. Just wasn't able to find it for the survival, unfortunately, and we'll put Dingo on the board.
Slight misdrop on the opener there from MACROWABE for one of their T pieces, but it's not causing them too many issues. But CMDINGO is building a nice surge.
That was a really nice, like, floating spin there from MACROWABE. That was such a nice little such a nice little find. Unfortunately, it's not really going to amount to anything, though.
Dare we say there was a floaty boy?
It was. There was a lot. There was, like, some T residual on the left side, just floating, and MACROWABE was able to find a T-spin out of it.
Nice. That's what we like to see. Let's see, not misdropping their opener this time, which is definitely going to put them in a better position. Especially as that opener already brings them up to a back-to-back 4. That was incredibly well played, evening the board once again.
Yeah, a little bit of opener game in there. A little bit of a nice quick win. Just what MACROWABE kind of wants here.
Yes, because if all of the rounds end up going to over 2 minutes, the fatigue really starts to set in.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you're playing at, the speeds that these players do for so long.
Absolutely, my hands hurt just watching it.
That's a really nice sidewell for MACROWABE. It's
but
going to be able to combo really nicely.
CMDINGO side, followed by that misdropped eye, which is going to top him out.
Yeah, that was a brutal misdrop, comboed with the garbage coming in from MACROWABE. Just not much thing is going to do from that, unfortunately. Going to put MACROWABE into the lead.
Looks like a PCO into a 5-4, which is becoming quite popular. I see it quite regularly now.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how, I guess how the meta adapts and see what sort of openers people adapt to.
It's definitely not something we would have seen in Season 1 rules. I wonder if it's because the muscle memory for creating the PCO shape is so strong, it makes it really easy to transfer into that 5-4.
Possibly, yeah. There's a good chance of it.
Yeah, because a lot of what openers end up being is just pure muscle memory. I mean, yeah. I haven't got to that point yet, but I'd like to think I will at some point. There's some great defense being created here.
And a nice 23 coming in there from Dingo.
Followed by a 15 quite quickly, which is going to push MACROWABE up.
Yeah, it is a lot of clean garbage though, and MACROWABE's going to be able to use this quite nicely, but there is a surge coming in from Dingo.
Which has pushed MACROWABE back up again, but again, that really nice clean garbage just means it can be sent back.
Yeah, a little bit of cheese now on MACROWABE's board, but it's not too much for them to deal with, hopefully, and should be able to get down to that clean ball very soon.
Yeah, it's not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. And as you can see, they've already cleaned it up really nicely. But CMDINGO is still sending a lot of attack, just keeping that pressure up so that MACROWABE has to play on the defensive.
Yeah, MACROWABE is definitely keeping up very well though. Like, still able to just keep sending back attacks and just defending so nicely.
Absolutely, these players are honestly so close in skill level. I can feel like this is going to be a rather back and forth kind of match for the whole entirety of it.
Yes, it's one of those matches that they're just going to be really, really close together, and sometimes they can be some of the best matches too. Just when they're so close in skill, because you never really know who could win.
Oh, but MACROWABE does take a 2-point lead here. This could be the momentum they need.
Yeah, this is a very nice start here for, a very nice lead here for MACROWABE.
Those were some beautiful spins there by CMDINGO to start. Sadly having to break that surge, but that was a beautiful start.
Yeah, both players having to break their surges just in favour of maintaining their stack here. Just kind of trying to find any sort of pressure they can to throw at their opponent. Not many risky players are not really trying to go for a strong back-to-back at the moment.
No, and the players
as it comes.
Yeah, and both players are rather low on their board, which, although defensively is fantastic, aggressively you don't really have much to send. So both players acting that way, we weren't really getting anywhere. But CMDINGO massively spikes with a 34. This is the kind of thing we love to see.
Yeah, that's a huge 34 there for CMDINGO, and just came at a perfect time as well when Macro just didn't have any sort of downsack or a way to defend against it either.
No, we do have a TKI though, so shout out to CMDINGO. Totally my favourite now. I'm not biased at all, I just really like a good TKI. We all know this. I also really love a 9-0 stack though, so 2 players after my heart here. And we're already up to a back-to-back 10 here from MACROWABE. How far are they going to take this?
Let's see, it's building up very nicely. Might have to... Yeah, we're going to send it off there on 13. It's not going to do too much for them, unfortunately. And
no, CMDINGO's building their own surge here.
Yeah, building up a response here. Gonna have to send that soon, I think, with that misshot. That's actually such a nice fix there for CMDINGO.
Ooh, and a 30 spike there. Fantastically played, and that evened the board back up.
That was really nicely found there. Managing to get
some
just
really
2
great
points
spikes out of Dingo here.
Yeah, getting 2 points in quick succession there. Bit of an awkward start there for MACROWABE. Got to do a bit of quick down stacking already before CMDINGO can take advantage of it.
Yeah, a bit of a messy board state there, but CMDINGO hasn't sent. Oh, but another misdrop. That 3 points away for Dingo.
Yeah, that S misdrop will be a bit of a death sentence there for Macro.
Just a little bit fatal. Just a smidge. Oh, you know what? I have to admit, I love it when I see those S-spins. It's something. I say this every time we commentate, but my god, I love the Season 2 rules and just the new metas and watching the all-spins come out of it. I just feel like it looks really pretty.
Yeah, it's really shaken up the landscape as well, because you can see some different players rising to the top, and also just top players from last season being able to adapt to their play styles and just really put a lot of their effort into learning all spins and just seeing how useful it is.
And CMDINGO just proving how useful it is, winning 4 points in a row to bring this to match point.
Yeah, it's been an incredible comeback here from Dingo. Just really just locked in and not giving Macro much of a chance to attack at all.
No, and
Dingo
this 4-5 stack that they've been using has been incredibly effective at building these surges.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the surge has been sent, and it's not as powerful as Dingo probably needed. MACROWABE playing very well on the defensive, being able to downstack through piles and piles of garbage.
Yeah, I think Dingo had a bit of a counter attack or some sort of follow-up attack in mind, but wasn't able to get down to it quick enough. But still building up that back-to-back, getting the cut copy as well.
Oh, this is looking good. But needing to make sure there's something to build behind it. It's a 23, but that's not going to be enough, especially when MACROWABE was prepared. Yeah. That's the only thing. The graphic really shows you what you're facing, so you can prepare yourself.
Yeah, true. And I think one of the issues there on Dingo's board too is that they misshot just before sending that big spike in, which pretty much just didn't give them any chance to...
Yeah, it was the S piece. No, the Z piece, I believe, that was just slightly awkwardly placed. MACROWABE's going to take advantage of that, but we're still at match point in Dingo's favour. Are we going to get our first tiebreaker of the stream?
Possibly. MACROWABE's got to win this next one. It's not juiced though for this tournament, so it will literally just be a 1 point shootout for the win.
It may be for the top 8, but for now, no juice for now.
We'll have to double check the rolling for those ones later on.
Yes, I'm sure it will come up on our screens.
For now, going good though.
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying watching this gameplay from both of these players. It's very fluid.
Yeah.
It sounds really strange, but some players play very kind of like on and off. But these players are just keeping it constant and things like that. It probably makes zero sense.
I'm sure someone out there will understand what you're yapping on about.
My late night ramblings.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important point for Macro. Pretty much needs to get this to...
Thank you, Milan.
Up here.
Thank you. I have someone out there that understands me. Oh no, I think this is going to be game.
Didn't have that T-piece in time. One piece too late. Very good effort though from Macro for sure.
See, Milan gets me. Milan completely gets me. What a